with another live stream, guys. Another one. See, we did one yesterday of the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, and the winners of that were Brooklyn and Houston. So I asked what you guys want me to play as between those two teams, and you guys chose Houston. So we're actually going to be the home team today. So, and of course it's still going to be on rookie because I'm just a rookie player, so I'm not very good at the game, so I'm going to put it on rookie. You guys can call me names or whatever you want to do, but we're going to take this W, guys. We are going to. Alright, so let's take a look at the different jerseys and stuff. Yeah, that looks nice. Alright, well, we're going to choose the home. Alright, guys. We're about to win this game, guys. Houston's about to win the finals. Either that or KD is going to win his first finals without Steph Curry, and Kyrie Irving's going to win his first finals without LeBron, and DeAndre Jordan's going to win his first finals in general. So, let's get going.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it. For all the marbles, Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Finals time.
We're at Toyota Center in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And welcome, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Rockets coming into play. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7, a one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes.
And one, really boys. And one.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Probing the defense. Easy pass to the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Durant. And that's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook with it. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Drove the lane and finished throwing at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Dinwiddie, Harden's on him. James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. To Durant. Knocked loose. Clint Capella rejects it.
Yeah, he won't
That
get
kid
it
can
dunked
block
on,
out the
bro.
sun, man.
Tucker, tough matchup against Durant. Oh, he had him there for a second. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nets have the basketball. Knocked loose. Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Deep left corner. James Harden trying to cash in. James. Harden, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden with it up top. The lead is 11. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It can only be one of two things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Durant against Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. Off the iron. No good. Westbrook into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Short jumper misses.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
For 3, Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Durant to Irving. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
And count the basket.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Yeah, this is not an interesting game whatsoever.
And the Rockets have the rebound. Rivers with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Irving. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
Fareed, a shot, won't go. Nets have it. Irving. Here comes the screen. To Irving. No, I missed a short one there.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Kenneth Fareed snatching it out of the air. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Fires the 3. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
One quarter down in this deciding Game 7. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports.
Well, so far it's not a tightly
Ed
contested
Cohen, Jay
game.
Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rockets have the ball. Nothing going here on that drive. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Westbrook into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Shot from the lane won't go. Kenneth Faried with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gerald Green to Westbrook. Oh, had him going there for a second. Stuffs it down with authority. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Gerald Green. Got it.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Brooklyn's got it. To Durant. From long range. Rebound taken in by Faried. Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
New blood coming in for both sides. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
That's what you like to see. Austin Rivers, tough shot from downtown. It's Brooklyn's ball.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Austin Rivers. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Shot won't go. Rivers to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Jared Allen. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Knocked loose. And stuffs it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Has a chance.
Damn, just got
Did what he
crossed up
shot.
like
No
that,
good.
huh?
Gerald Green to Rivers. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
There we go. Come on.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Westbrook to Harden. Gets to the basket and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. Houston with the basketball.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Westbrook to Fareed. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Can't connect from in close. To Jordan. Has a look. Jordan's shot won't go. Looking to take this all the way. Spins and scores.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Rockets entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me.
Yeah.
I love seeing unselfish basketball like that.
thank you.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Steals.
The Brooklyn Nets are trailing so far, and that's mostly due to sloppy ball handling. The ball security needs to improve if they want to stay competitive in this matchup. The lack of ball control was apparent in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Russell Westbrook put together a highlight reel of dunks in the first half. At this point, the defense is trying to avoid showing up in any posters.
was cold.
Kyrie.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
See, they don't really have any exciting plays in the first half, so it's time to...
Very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
MVP.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Kyrie with the rock. Harden with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. And scores.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
It's Westbrook. It's Irving with the rebound. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Irving brings the ball up court. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Kyrie Irving.
No, let them back. They're not going to. They're not going to win.
87% from the line. No good. Missed them both. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Durant. Jordan. Tucker with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Irving to Jordan. He throws it down. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Durant sizing up Eric Gordon. To P.J. Tucker. Westbrook. 4-3.
Let's
Carries
go.
it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Durant. Trying to cash in. Kevin Durant. Now 4 for 9.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Harden in possession. His guys holding the big lead. Has a chance. Harden with a shot won't go.
That was hardly out
Everybody
of the
gives so
green.
much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block
Bullshit.
shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New
Look at this dude.
personnel
He's just
onto the
excited
floor.
that he made a shot.
Spencer Dinwiddie trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. It's James Harden once again. To Capella. Westbrook. And it's Jordan there to handle the rebound.
Okay, this game's starting
Here's
to piss
Irving
me
into
off.
the front court. Down a bundle. Durant. And the Rockets clear the board. To Harden. The drive right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kyrie, wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Westbrook. To Harden. Capella down low. Doesn't get the bounce.
Okay, his weak self couldn't get into the paint somehow.
Harris. Harden's on him. Off the mark. Well contested.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Kevin Durant lets it go. The jumper's off the mark. Clint Capella able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Durant across the timeline. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Clint Capella with a piece. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Durant. Clint Capella swats it. Fourth this contest. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Just because a team's winning
They
doesn't
just
mean the
caught a
refs are
block,
going to put
though.
away the whistle. Play right all the way
That was a
through.
block. That was
First
not a
one,
foul.
count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Okay, why
Doesn't
couldn't
have
he
the
go
touch.
where I was
No
trying to
good.
get him to go?
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Kevin Durant has it. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. It's been all Rockets. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Rivers into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Gerald Green.
Oh my
Prince there
gosh,
for the
man,
rebound.
make a shot.
Into the front court, it's Irving.
This guy
His
can't make
guy's
shots
down
worth
big.
anything.
Oh, a
And-
whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Of course, everything's going to be a foul in this game because you can't do anything. This is why NBA sucks.
Screen coming. Irving lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken down by Houston.
Why don't all allow good players out?
Fareed to Rivers for three. Had made his first
Can't make.
couple, but he misses
Oh my
there.
gosh! Can't make anything, can you?
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. He'll go to the foul
Always
line
gonna
to
be a
shoot.
foul.
Sometimes
Always
when
gonna
you
be
get
foul.
up big,
Hurry up,
you get a
man.
little careless. But attention to detail through the end.
I'm starting to get
that's
mad,
how
bro.
you avoid
I'm starting to get mad.
unnecessary fouls.
Playing this game at all is starting to make me mad. Hurry up, man. I'm trying to
Kyrie
skip
Irving
this if
at the
you
line
can't
for
tell.
2 shots. He struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
We're not making anything in this quarter, guys.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Yeah, apparently I tried getting you to shoot. Yep.
To Irving. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it.
Can the offense just run
Dude,
some
can
clock
you
here?
go?
I've seen enough.
Can we get some good
To
players
Harden.
in this?
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Rockets have the steal.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving to Jordan. Not that time. To Harden. Driving right to the basket. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch.
Funny thing
And
is
that's
they
what
say
we're
the
seeing
same things
And a
over and
chance
over and
coming up
over.
at the line.
tonight. I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Guys, I
Dinwiddie
can't.
with the
I don't think we're
basketball.
going to hit
Looking to
100
make
today.
something happen. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Gordon matched up with Durant. And a bad pass.
Wow,
as it's
couldn't
taken
pass it
away
to
by
someone
the
else.
Nets. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. In the slam.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that.
Clint Capella sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Rockets come up with it. Austin Rivers powers it through. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now...
Okay, that was
the
hardly
has
out
been
of the
too many
green,
easy
man.
buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Jumper's good.
Can we all
Okay,
just
no
agree
reason
that
to call
handle
a
is next
timeout.
level? But that jumper's
There
next
is no
too.
reason to call a timeout.
Now
Stop
the
calling
Rockets will use
timeouts.
a
We're up in the
timeout as
game.
they'll
There's
talk
no
things
coming
over
back.
here in this fourth
There's
quarter.
no
Well,
winning.
first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to
Make
each other.
the shots.
They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Kevin Durant with the rock.
All right, just let him shoot.
Deep two there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To P.J. Tucker. Harden. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Come on, shoot. Wasn't that 3
Toughness right
seconds?
there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Harden. Fires the three, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Knocked loose. Rivers shot there, won't go.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
And scores. Plus the
All right, well,
foul.
he's not going to make this.
DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance.
Why
at
y'all
three.
getting excited over him scoring? Like, the game's over, guys.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Austin Rivers to Capella. Harden.
Hardly at.
Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe
I
give a
could
head
shoot
fake,
with him
crack
how
into
many
the
times I
defender,
want.
Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Durant against Tucker. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer, and it's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets have earned the ultimate prize, an NBA championship. They faced adversity this season, but they didn't let it prevent them from achieving their dream. This was a series that will be hard to forget. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for
They
the
still
Brooklyn
did good,
Nets.
though.
The Houston Rockets put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
James Harden.
James Harden was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy.
Dang, KD.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.
I don't even know what to say after that. Well, that's the game, guys, so